Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we guys, I feel like we need, no. That was too, like we didn't have anything to go before the credits because we went right into the...
Oh.
You suck.
Yes, we do.
Mainly me. He's awesome. It's true. He's awesome.
Nah.
Welcome to Awesome Stupid Movies, where we watch them, and maybe you should too.
Today we watched Open 24 Hours 2020. Not rated. 103 minutes long. Directed by Padraig Reynolds.
What? Holy shit, that's exactly what it fucking says.
Right.
I thought he was full of shit. No, that's what it says. Padraig Reynolds.
And to start, Vanessa Grassy, Brendan Fletcher, Emily Tennant.
I wish he'd been Brendan Fraser.
We needed a job, so we went to a gas station, and they gave us a job, but it was overnight because they're open 24 hours.
Yep.
What happened when the gas station was open for 24 hours and we were there?
Man, this is kind of a hard one to explain. Here's what it's about, really. At its core, when you strip everything else out, it's about how teenage girls are too young and immature to make wise decisions when it comes to dating and should stay away from dating boys. We watched this movie. We had gas.
Oh.
We liked that. Farting's fun. What else do we like about this movie?
I love the atmosphere of this movie.
Holy shit, yes.
I love it. The whole vibe and the tone of it is very dark.
Very dark.
I mean, the whole thing is just dark.
Well, it takes place at night.
I love the location of the gas station.
Single location. I was hoping you were going to point that out. It is basically a single location.
For 95% of the movie.
There's a little bit at her apartment
Yep.
and a little bit at the end, but mainly it's in this gas station. And it felt real. Like, it didn't feel like they just got this location and built a set and, stocked it with product and everything. It felt like that gas station had been there for a long time.
Yeah.
It was run down and kind of
grody
dingy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it wasn't dirty. It just wasn't clean.
Right. It just gives you that kind of, man, I got to get in and out kind of
Right.
deal, right?
Like, not necessarily you got to take a shower after being in there,
Right.
but you might want to wash your hands.
I love the score in this, too, to go with the atmosphere.
So fucking tense.
Yes, it created, it's a good,
This is what a score should do. I really like the acting. I want to say there wasn't anyone that I didn't like. There were some people that I was not necessarily fans of.
Sure.
But their acting was phenomenal. The rapey kind of truck driver dude
Right.
skeeved me out.
Yeah, he was...
But he was well acted. This is what we said before, where you can have characters that you hate, but they were acted really well, and that actor succeeded. And this guy fucking succeeded at it. The main actress, I mean, I believed everything she was doing.
Yeah, very convincing and authentic. You could feel for her. You got kind of invested in what happened. Why is she this way? And and to go along with that, I like the story.
Yeah,
I think it was a good mix of like psychological horror and then like just slasher type, almost revenge a little bit.
They got me. Congratulations, movie. You tricked me. I was like, they're going to get to the end, and this whole thing is going to have been in her head, and she killed all of these people because she's fucking nuts.
Yep.
And I was convinced, which would have also been a cool ending.
It would have been fitting. Now, the pacing isn't like real fast paced, but it's very consistent. And it's not slow either. It's that middle ground where pretty much right from the beginning, it has that pace and it stays with it.
Yeah.
And even when things aren't really happening, there's that tension, suspense, like what's going to happen.
This movie was a lot like a roller coaster. Where, not with ups and downs and ups and downs. It was a single loop roller coaster. It was like the whole, probably first, a little over half of the movie is building this tension and it gets more and more tense. Boom. And then when shit goes off the rails, it's just like, bam! Yeah. Like, holy shit!
The blood and gore is good. We don't get a ton. But what we see is very good.
I mean, except for the blood all over the fucking ceiling and the giant streak of blood down the whole one aisle.
Yeah, I mean throughout the whole movie. But it looked great and it looked practical and it was just very, very well done.
It was very realistic, the amount of blood and the amount of damage that happened. Yeah. And that was nice to see because this movie would not have done well if it had been cartoony violence.
No, this is a very serious movie. Yeah. Was there anything that we didn't like about this?
I would have liked to have seen more Brendan Fletcher.
Yes.
I've worked in a gas station, first of all, for like a year and a half. So let's get that experience out there.
Right.
Okay, well, thing number one. On no job in the world do they hire you
I know.
and then you turn around and start working on your own right away. Usually you've got training for at least a week or two, sometimes longer than that. That gas station was fucking huge. There is one other thing, and you and I may disagree on this, and that's okay. I would have liked for them to have played more with the what is real and what isn't. Like, they tinkered around with it in the beginning, and they kind of built it up, and then they just dropped it. It felt like a red herring that had no purpose. That whole thing felt a little gimmicky, like she's crazy and she's having these visions, and now she's magically cured, and she's okay now, until the very, very end, and they have that little, like, oh, maybe she's not, but it didn't make any difference to the story. Right. Otherwise, I love this movie. What are our final thoughts on this movie? I dug the story. I dug the atmosphere. It felt like a real location. The whole thing was fun. I had some minor little nitpicks, but it didn't take away from my enjoyment of the story. It was more of a, well, that's kind of interesting. That's a giant-ass gas station. That's like the Motel 6 of gas stations. Okay, got it. The acting was great. It was very tense. Like, once it started ramping up, it got very tense. And it was like, oh, shit, man. This poor girl. And I had that moment of, not so much that I wanted to save her, like not White Knight, like I'm going to come in and save the day, but like, man, I wish there was something I could do to help, because I'm having to watch another human being struggle. I was really pulling for her to make it the whole time. I loved it, man. I'm done licking its asshole. I can't say enough nice things about it. 8 out of 8. I absolutely loved it. This is probably, and I'm going to steal your line because you let me go first, this is in my top 10 of last year.
I love this movie. Everything about it is fun. It's highly entertaining. You get engaged and invested in the story and the characters. Great atmosphere. Pacing is good. Tense, suspense, creepy, eerie, all that, which works really well. A few jump scares that I thought were effective. Good blood and gore. The kills are cool. The killer was pretty neat. Special effects were all good. All that was awesome. It's awesome! 8 out of 8. Have you seen Open 24 Hours? If you have or have not, our channel is open 24 hours, so go below, leave a comment, tell your friends if you haven't, just do it! And you can follow us over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Instagram, @StoopidMovies, @Dr. Sketch Turner, @The Horror Punk.
Yeah!
You can email us, StoopidMovies@Outlook.com.
That's right.
However you want to get in touch with us, get in touch with us. We're friendly people. We say hi.
We do.
Our two fans know that. We say hi to them, and we say, hey, thanks for watching. We really appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
We're nice guys.
That's right.
So, on gas stations, they've got those roller grills that they throw the hot dogs on.
Yep.
Yep. I used to have to clean those.
Oh, yeah.
Those things were so fucking disgusting. They would just be drenched in grease and shit. And
I would
just
imagine.
Nasty. So what I want you to do, take your wiener, flop it down on one of those, let it roll around a little bit, get a picture of it while it goes, send it to Rob.
It's like a pretzel.
Like a pretzel.
It's a Dixel.
What? Starting a collection.
I'm not.
Dixels.
Bam! That was like T-ball.
Oh, it's over there. You better go get it.
Okay. Come back. Did you get it?
No.
Oh. It went over the fence.
It's too far away.
Okay.